Hello, everyone. This is Richard Olivier Jr., the executive producer and director of the Rhyme Impersonator Show. I am here in New York City. Fashion Week is back again. New York Fashion Week. And see, everybody's excited, you see? Everybody's excited. Fashion Week, and I'm here with designer Kate Stoltz. Hello, Kate. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, too. Thanks for coming out.
I am very happy to be here. Wow.
Thank you.
I have been interviewing all the designers from New York Fashion Week. We covered this twice, New York Fashion Week. So very excited to see your collection. Very excited to be here.
It's a very exciting time for me to be able to present my collection to you. Would you like to see it?
Oh, yes, I would. Let's take a tour. We're taking a tour. Everyone's excited. It's pandemonium. Everyone's excited.
This is Victoria.
Okay, Victoria.
She is the star of the show. She's actually wearing a Kate Stoltz jacket.
She's in the book, too. She's in the book.
She just wants to be part of the
So, Kate, tell us about your collection.
So this collection was inspired by a trip to Greece. It was very inspired by the rugged cliffs overlooking the sea, the beautiful architecture that's there. It's very simple, but the shadows and the steps, and I mean, there are so many steps in that town, which makes for great photography. And I just love the energy of the city compared to, in the juxtaposition of the natural grasses and flowers and everything there. And I also love Irving Penn. I went to see one of his exhibitions, and I was studying his black and white photography, and he did an incredible job of just drawing out each individual's personality in a black and white photo series. So that inspired me to think about like the different textures of fabric.
Okay.
This collection really focuses on this collection really focuses on the different textures and of the textiles and the things that you can do just with the details. So this one is a
I love this one. Ooh. It's got a rock and roll style to it, I should say.
It's like a silk t-shirt.
Wow, beautiful.
I'm not much of a t-shirt person, but I know people like to wear t-shirts, so I wanted to create something that was kind of like my version of the t-shirt. I'm wearing one of those right now.
Nice. Wow.
And then I also have some snakeskin jacquards. It's all about texture. I have a couple of, this dress is just like your classic everyday dress. You can wear it during the day to the office. You can also wear it to go out.
That was my question. Where could you wear, like office wear? You could really casual.
I mean, these pieces are for the person when she goes to Saint Tropez. During the summertime, she wants to wear something easy breezy, very light. This skirt is very wavy. It captures a lot of motion. There are two slits, one on each. There's a slit on each side of the leg.
Has that fluidity to it, the fluidity, the fashionable
it
word.
definitely has a lot of movement. So this is one of my favorite skirts.
Beautiful. I know you have many pieces, but there's one signature piece that you're very proud of. Can we talk about that?
I made a dress for Nicole Glore. She went to the Grammys a couple weeks ago, and she reached out to me a couple days before the event and said, I need a dress for the event. So I was like, okay, I have this fabric that I've been wanting to use for quite some time. So
Take a pan of it straight down. Beautiful.
Thank you.
What material and fabric for this? Very fitting.
It's actually like a sequin lattice over a cotton and silk twill. It's a very, very heavy black silk fabric. So all of the sequins had to be caged in before it was sewn. That was probably the most intensive part of the process, just making sure that all of the sequins...
Turnaround time for this?
Usually I would spend probably about 2 weeks on a dress like this, making sure that everything's correct, but I did... but I pulled this one off in 3 days.
3 days? Yep. You have to make my suit in 3 days.
I'm not a suit person. I have to say my focus is definitely on women's wear. I'm kind of lost.
Maybe my female character. Yes. Amazing, beautiful. This is really great. So you're going to be showcasing anything in this year's Fashion Week? Any exhibitions you have? Like any models showcasing your work? Any runway shows?
I'm not planning on doing any runway anytime soon. A lot of my pieces are very detailed, So I want people to be able to appreciate the work that went into them. I feel like a runway show is just very quick, and you only get a glimpse of the garment. You don't really understand the kind of work that went into it. So, I mean, I have a gown over here that is hand sewn. There are bias strips sewn 1/8 inch apart, and this one took like about a month to make, like 6 hours for like one square piece. And I just want people to be able to actually see the details of the garment, because that's what I like about fashion design, is creating like a piece of art. And
Beauty is in the details as well.
the beauty is in the details. I mean, I enjoy making, like I have a pant that, you know, has like a simple piping and button down detail. You can open up the buttons if you want to have like a slit in the pant.
Button styles. Is this your button signature?
I definitely love this. I definitely love the silk covered button. It's just something that I've always loved. I try to capture timeless style in modern cuts for these pieces. Something like this is like a classic black piece, but then it has, when you wear it, it kind of floats over and creates this interesting silhouette of the body.
Beautiful. Where can people find out more about your work and possibly purchase some of your specialty garments? This is really detailed. I love it.
Thank you.
Where can they?
People can go on to katestoltz.com and purchase the designs. If they want to order custom work, they can purchase one of the designs and then just enter in their measurements for the piece, and then they'll get a custom piece. Or they can, I usually work with local New York City women, and I'll sometimes, I'll make made-to-measure custom pieces for people that I can travel to.
Wow. Well, much success. Welcome to the Fashion Week. This is exciting. I'm glad. Thank you for inviting me. The Rhyme Show Fashion Week front row segment. We're coming into the designer stores. It's not all runway people. We'll come behind to get the real details of what goes on as detailed fabrics. Wow, pretty cool, Kate. Kate, do you have a joke, impersonation, or embarrassing moment you can give us?
Oh God, I think I am the joke in the impersonation.
You are not the joke. This is not a joke. This is detail, people.
No, I'm talking about me. I'm joking. That's the joke.
There's an actress in this designer. I see it. America, get ready to laugh because here comes
The Rhyme Impersonator Show.
woo! Kate Stoltz in the building. Fashion Week front row, baby. Check it out. Peace. Get ready to laugh because here comes